Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about dating. I had received some inbox messages from guys saying that why is it so hard to find someone to date that will go on a long-term relationship with them and eventually they settle down with. And I started to think, are we women getting it wrong? Are we losing the focus of what dating is all about? Are we misplacing our priorities? Are we just not having it together? Remember, we women are the ones that got created to help this man get it right. When Adam was here by himself all alone, God decided to create Eve out of Adam's rib so that she can help him get it right when he didn't have it together. And we as women have to remember that we are designed to help each man that we settle down with as a helpmate, not give a boyfriend husband privileges. But when we settle down, we have to help this man get it right when they don't have it together. And we also have to draw strength from each other while in our relationship. So today I'm going to be talking on dating, and I I hope I'm able to connect. Most of the men that I got messages from said that recently they have come across women that seem to focus on money and material stuff more than wanting to be in a relationship. And I think what we women fail to realize is that when we do such things, we make ourselves appear as cheap to this man. And once you become cheap to the man will treat you the way he's expending money on you, not really the way you deserve to be treated. So it's more of you coming to know who you are, trying to figure out who you are, understanding who you are, and being comfortable with who you are prior to going into a relationship. Also, you want to distinguish between your needs and your wants. What do you really need? Where do you see yourself on the long term basis, not just a temporary relationship? Where do you and this man or you and this woman want to go? Where do you see yourselves in 5 years? What are your visions? What are your dreams? What are your goals? Do you share these things as a couple? Do you have the same interests? Do you have chemistry? Are you consistent with each other? Are you truthful to each other? Are you honest with each other? Do you doubt each other? Do you trust each other? What kind of family background are you both from? And what kind of things do you have in common? How do you relate? How do you communicate? Relationships are not just about knowing somebody on the surface, but knowing them and understanding them in depth, that you know when they're going through what you need to use in assisting them overcome that particular trial they're facing. Again, relationship needs to be defined upfront, especially when you both meet and you don't know where you're going with each other. Women, to not open your legs at the beginning of a relationship, because you would only end up hurting yourself. Relationship isn't about the physical. You have to focus on how you both connect spiritually. And when you're able to connect on the spiritual level, you're able to help each other pull through when you're going through hard times in life. And you're able to know when somebody's down, you step up the plate and take over. Nowadays, men are not looking for women who just look beautiful on the outside. Men are looking for women who can hold the home strong when they are not available. They're looking for women who can engage in conversations about every topic that they bring up within both of you alone, as well as amongst their friends. You know, men are not looking for a woman that can dress up only. You have to have the common senses. You have to be able to hold the home down. You have to be able to cook and clean. You have to be hygienic. Why I said hygienic is some men complain about women being dirty in the mail I got, in the messages I got. That's why I brought that up. So we have to get our priorities right. If you think that because you've been broken in a previous relationship, you have to go into another one demanding for stuff, then you're wasting your time, because you know what? A man will play on you for giving you things, and when he's tired of using you, he'll dump you and move on to the next person. And this is what I always encourage women about. You think that, oh, I have a boyfriend, I have to help him financially. Remember, God created the man to be the head of the house. You are supposed to be the helpmate. You're helping him when he cannot. pull through as a wife, not as a girlfriend. You're helping him as a wife to pull through when he cannot. That means you're contributing to the upbringing and the growth of your marriage as one. And for those married women who think that the man's always supposed to put the money down, no, you have to be supportive financially as well. When he cannot, you step up the plate with whatever you can and take charge and take hold. That's the way relationships are designed to be. Again, when you're dating somebody, you don't want to give them too much of everything, material wise or financially. You want to make sure you're in the relationship for the right reasons and it's long term. It's not just lust. When you have a relationship based on lust expires, and when the expiration date arrives, that relationship is completely dead. Also, you want to make sure that you enjoy doing the same things that together, because if this person loves outdoors and you love indoors, you'll discover that you're both living separate lives. You're not just one. This one is very, very important. If the guy tells you or the girl tells you we need to keep our relationship secret, you don't have a relationship at all. No relationship should be kept secret. You can keep your relationship private, but nothing must be kept secret. Also, you want to look out for signs of an abuser, verbally talking you down, emotionally making you feel drained. Signs of violence, signs of devaluing you all the time, signs of making you feel insecure. Those are all signs of abuse that you may need to. Signs of isolation. Those are some signs that you can look out for when it comes to abuse. So you want to make sure at this dating stage, do I want to go on or do I want to, take a seat back and let this relationship go, knowing that it's going to be abusive? You cannot change an abuser until the abuser is ready to change. Again, make sure that you're in a relationship for the right reasons. Make sure you share visions, dreams, and goals. Make sure you know the backgrounds. Make sure you know what your partner is doing, where they want to be in 5 years. Make sure that you know the family history, especially medical, so that in case there is an emergency, you know what to do. You just want to make sure that you know everything you need to know while dating, and be sure you're in that relationship for the right reasons, not just for sleeping around and being friends with benefits only. It's nobody dies of sex. People die without love. So you can do without sex, but you have to focus on the love you share. If you truly love each other, you will be there for each other. And a partner who's ready to love you till the very end will be very patient when you say, I'm not ready for sex. And that's the bottom line truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Again, go out, get my book, Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality. I have some information about this in it. It's now available at Ribbon Room in Lagos, Nigeria, in Ikoyi. It's located at the AP shopping mall across from the old Federal Secretariat in Ikoyi. My book's also available on Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, Amazon worldwide, Barnes & Noble bookstores and on their website, Books A Million bookstores and on their website. You might find them in some bookstores across Europe and across the US. I cannot really say which ones, but I know they're in bookstores now. If you want the soft copy, the ebook edition, you can get it on a smartphone or on a Kindle. It's available on the Kindle, and if you have an iPad or an iPhone, you can get it through Apple iBooks. I hope to talk to you all soon. Let's keep learning, let's keep growing, let's keep loving, let's keep living. Because when we stop living and learning, we stop loving. And when we stop loving and living, we are dead. And we don't want to be dead right now. God has given us the opportunity to get it right and keep it real. Let's keep keeping it real while we love, grow, learn together and become better, not bitter. Talk to you all soon. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.